Yesterday we had a little bit of a crisis. Sketch new update corrupted one of the file that Alex, the designer that's working with me, was working at, and it was a super important file because the CEO of the company has to fly out to the US right after the holiday. Today is actually Passover holiday here in Israel. So there was a little bit of a crisis and Alex was really freaking out. I guess she was in a way feeling super bad for it to happen to her right before the holiday, and she was trying to think how long she was working on this and how long it will take to reconstruct this, and it was super urgent, so she was really freaking out. And I totally understand this did happen to me before. I've actually worked, like, lost 3 months of work once because I didn't have backup. So I understand this happens to everybody, and actually I wasn't even mad. I was just like, okay, this happened, let's try to reconstruct this. We have kind of the images in InVision, so we can know how this looks like. So it wasn't like a big major thing, just, you know, one day of work perhaps lost. But she was so freaked out and bummed that she wasn't even able to kind of think straight and head to solving the problem. She was still kind of so deep inside of feeling bad and everything. And no matter how much I told her, it's fine, let's just work through it, she was still obsessed with this. And I think it's super important to kind of realize that there's always going to be crisis, no matter if it's corrupted files or whatever. There's always emergencies, and there's always crises, and things get fucked up, and it doesn't matter if it's your fault or not your fault. But if you're not able to kind of move beyond feeling bad and everything into solving the problem, then, you know, that kind of moment of saying, okay, I will feel bad later, but right now I have to solve the problem, I think it makes a really big difference in, you know, how successful you can be. Because, you know, with success or with bigger opportunities comes bigger crises, and if you're not able to kind of solve them and move beyond feeling bad or feeling panicked, then it's really going to, you know, hold you back. So I was really trying to talk this over with her, and eventually after a couple of hours, I think that she went, you know, she stepped out of it, and eventually she stayed a bit late and kind of reconstructed the files. And eventually, actually, at the middle of the night, Sketch pulled out an update that actually, you know, reconstructed the file. So eventually everything was okay. But again, it was still hard for her to come out of you know, feeling bad, and I kind of had to really talk her through this, and I don't know, try to be a psychologist for her and tell her that everything is fine, but please just don't feel bad about this. Use this as a learning experience and back up next time or something like that. But I think what I was trying to convey was that eventually we as designers, we sell trust. You know, it doesn't matter if it's to our clients or to our bosses, because eventually, you know, the CEO needs to know that no matter if we fucked up, if Sketch fucked up, if the computer crashed or whatever, he's going for that meeting where he needs our designs or whatever, and he's paying us to get the job done, and so we have to deliver no matter what. So even if today is a holiday, I'm here at the office because if he has any last minute changes that he needs done, I'm gonna support him because he trusts me, and that's why he pays me. So, you know, a lot of times designers think that what we're selling is the design, but actually I think that what we're selling a lot of time is the trust that, don't worry, things will be taken care of, and don't worry, the solution that I'm giving you is good enough. So I think it's really important to keep that in mind. So don't panic, shit happens, and, you know, be trustworthy and sell trust. It's basically what I tried to convince her or convey to her yesterday. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get the work done as fast as possible because, again, today is a holiday. I want to finish by noon and head out for spending time with my family. It's kind of Leil Seder today. It's the Passover dinner thing, and tomorrow is a holiday, so I won't be vlogging probably, but I will catch you on later on this week. Hope you guys have a productive day. Catch you next time.